Our next project is this deck. We are going to turn it into Caelan and my bedroom. It's not very big and we've got a lot of cleaning up to do, but it'll be good. So we've got some secondhand windows we're going to put here and here, and then we've got some more of that hardy board that we're going to put around that weatherboard look, and then we'll just have to go get some gyprock at some stage, and we've got the pink bats in there already. So we're going to do all that, and there's a door there you might be able to see. So that'll be the door from the house to our bedroom, and then we're going to just totally board off this bit here. So that'll be good.
So this is going to be the new bedroom. This will be on Ali's room. So what I've got is the stud frame that the pieces that I cut up there. They're going to go in here, fill in these gaps so that we've got a close enough spacing for the plasterboard screws. We'll continue the weatherboard all the way up, and we've purchased 2 second-hand windows. So one window will go in here, and then the second window will go in here. We get sunrise from the east out this way, so that will allow light in through the whole room, so that should work pretty well. The trickiest part with it is going to be moving this, because one of the windows that we have is quite big, and this actually needs to be dropped a little bit, so I've got to cut that, put a new stud in, put a new bottom in, and then the top plate will just be that existing piece. The flooring, because this is just a deck, it's got the gaps in it, so we've actually purchased some Hardy Flex board. We can put that down to seal out the air, and then I'll be putting a bottom plate all the way around after that goes in, and then that'll give us something to nail all the plasterboard sheets to. So making progress, and the big build is going to start tomorrow. So because this is an existing little deck, it wasn't really built with the intention of being turned into a room, so they've used bolts to fasten the pieces up here. So what I've got to do is actually double this out for 2 reasons. One is to fit the window in, and 2 is to give me something to connect a horizontal across here, so I can frame the top of the window flat rather than have it up there. And because of the bolt, I've actually got to check out a little bit at the end, so I've just marked it all, measured it, cut across, and now I'm just going to chisel this end piece out so it'll slot in over the top there and fit nice and flush against the beam.
This is to make the big window fit.
Yep. I just wanted to be able to reuse this piece. Pop that out of there and then put this in like that. Put it back in where it was. Just dropped it enough to get the window frame to sit on here.
Cool.
Just reusing some of the timber so we don't have to cut new pieces. A little trick, if you've got to put a skew nail or a skew screw in, drill a pilot hole first. Start down, straight down, and then turn and drill in. You start going straight down first and then turn the bit, it stops it slipping, because if you try and start, it'll just skip.
It's nearly our window frame done.
Going really well. That's that in and secure.
What I'm looking at.
So what we'll do.
And that was so, because that had, so that was running all the way across.
Yeah, this ran across at the top of here, and it's just too, there's the whole, basically a thickness too high, so we just had to drop it. So pulled it out, popped these panels off, pulled it out, checked this in lower so that I could reuse this same piece, because I docked this off right where the window frame was going to fit. So I reused this as the bottom of the window itself, and now I'm just reattaching it all back where it was.
Cool. And it's my job to go around and drill holes through all of these and put screws in, and then we'll be able to, so then that way the flooring can go just straight up flush with it instead of trying to do cutouts here and then putting the gyprock down. So we'll be able to put the gyprock onto that, or the flooring onto that and then gyprock, or are you doing gyprock and then flooring? Colin?
We'll put the Hardy Flex panels down first to cover up all the gaps in the decking boards.
Yep. And then gyprock into that.
And then we'll be able to do walls after that.
So today's progress so far, Colin has sort of made the window frame for that end, and then he's sort of done everything he needs to do for this end, and we're about to go load up Ollie's firewood and go deliver that. I'm going to pick the kids up from school, and Colin is going to keep going, so we'll see what progress he does while we're out. I've just got back from getting the kids, and Ollie delivered some firewood. We've got some screws in town, and Colin has made some progress. What have you been up to?
So I've screwed down all the bottom plate all the way around the bottom of the room.
Because I left before I did it.
We've put in the window frame completely now. Just got to fasten off that extension, so we've got something to screw our plasterboard to. This window frame is fitted and parallel, just needs to be screwed in. So then we'll be able to fit both of the windows. This big window, I just need to trim out this hardy plank off the outside, so I'll grab the grinder out, cut that off, and then it will be good to go.
I thought you were going to use a Stanley knife for that. Didn't work?
Yeah, I've scored it, it's just a bit thick and I don't have a diamond cutter, so I'll just get the grinder out and zip that off. That's no problems. Fitted in the second stud here. It's just it's got one screw at the top, one screw at the bottom, so I'll put a second screw top and bottom both sides. And that one's screwed in. This one needs to be cut, that one's fitted, needs to be screwed in. Same thing on this side. Once I've got this one in, then I can build in the top plate and work out how we're going to do all this stud extension on here. So it's all coming together.
Perfect.
Yep.
We've got 2 windows in, so that is going to be it for today. And then tomorrow there's a little bit more framing, and then hopefully some of the hardy plank. Yep. We're just about to put flooring in. Obviously it's not our forever home, so we're just going to put Hardy Flex in, and then we're going to put a rug on top of that. So I bought a rug that nearly fits this room. Has just put the first sheet in, and Caelan is just giving it the once over, our little foreman. See if he likes it. So far so good.
Do you want me to pass you a tool or anything?
Yep, pass some nails.
I need you to pass me a tool.
Quick, right there, where he is.
A hammer?
Yeah.
Ow, how's the ladder?
What's your job, Arch?
You hold the ladder.
Thank you.
You've got the most important job.
You do.
Please don't do that, Arch.
Ollie, pass me this flare back, please. it. Throw the level.
The level, the yellow one. Put the square down. Thank you.
Just want to check to get this gap the same so that the boards flow. So I'm just going to check this. 200. Right on this nail here where it's got to go. That will flow across.
Just for the one of us that's OCD.
All for the missus.
But
Mum, you'll listen to my video?
I do. I don't think we took many videos yesterday, but this is the progress of our room so far. Hold on, just put this drill down. So, this doorway here is going to be fully boxed in. We've got the windows up with the damp course. We'll come back. There we go. That bit is, that's grey there from when I was painting the other side of the house, and I had a little bit left in the tin, and I thought it would be a good idea. And that's the other side. So I've just got the top here, and we will rip the caravan out eventually. And we took the downpipe down yesterday, and it started to rain. So we've also had a lot of rain here today, but we were in town grabbing some stuff. So Colin is just popping the pipe back up. So we do get this whole big part of the house was already running down to this gutter. And then we attached the mod house on like our second day, or third day or whatever it was, because it was raining. And so that's all been flowing. But now we will also get this roof space flowing into our tank. So there's our windows that we got for $50. And this is our bedroom so far. So it was raining yesterday, so it's a mad dash to put everything in here. But we got there. But it's good, it's looking really, really good. It's very modest, but it's going to keep us comfortable for the next few years while we build the big house. So here we've got insulation to put in here yet. One of the neighbours has given us some foil insulation, and then we'll add bats, and then we'll gyprock all this, and then we just need to put some boards out here, but that will probably just happen when we get around to it, just to stop any critters deciding to live in the roof, and just pop some more expansion foam in. But so far, so good.
Righto. Silver paper's going in, frame's all done. Get some insulation in next, and then start sheeting.
I've had this on for ages. I'm just going to take it off for Can I take a photo?
Hey guys, so this is the progress that we've made so far. This was the deck, obviously, and we've got our two windows. We've got one window here and one window down the side that we got for $50 off Marketplace. They said there was 3 windows, but it was 2 because they miscounted. So we thought we had enough hardy planks. We had to go get extra. So we did that today. I did that today, and Colin has continued to work on this. And so Colin will talk us through what he has worked through.
So once Ali got home, we finished up the outside of that end wall. There was a little gap at the top left over where we ran out of board. So we've got that finished up. And then Ali and I have just put in the top sheet on that far wall on the inside, so that wall is now sheeted both sides. And then now we're going to... I've got something working on.
We're going to do hardy plank on the outside here, and then you might be able to see, I think this is the door. So that door goes into the middle room where we are sleeping at the moment. So then once we have the hardy plank up, we'll be able to do the bats from the inside and the gyprock from the inside, and then it's just a matter of trekking through the house to do the paint and everything else moving forward. All
the little fiddly bits we'll do through the house, but that's okay.
So we're making progress, because we started this room basically Tuesday last week.
Yep.
Ish, give or take. And so now today's Monday, we've made a massive amount of progress. We had a little bit of help from our neighbour on Sunday, and so hopefully it's going to have been like less than 2 weeks from start to finish. All right.
Going steady, we've just got to get through the last bits and we'll get it finished.
We'll keep moving. So we are getting there, we're starting to tape up, we're getting ready to paint. Down the track we'll probably put like a hardwood piece there, but we're just trying to sort of get it enough done that we can sort of move our stuff in here. And we'll deal with it another day. And then Colin's just popping the window trim on now. So, who knows, we might not be far from sleeping in here. So we have a bedroom. Hey Caelan! And so this desk, I'm hoping to return to uni, so this will be my little study area, and then through that window I'll run an extension lead to the shipping container, because this house doesn't have electricity, so even in the other room to watch TV and have lights on, we run extension leads from the shipping container. And then Archer broke my laptop screen, so I have to use the TV to use my laptop, but then we figured we could watch TV in bed as well. But anyway, and then Caelan's little cot. So now he's going to have a little bit more space, because that room that we were sleeping in is kind of the lounge room. But we've done it, and then we didn't finish this, so I was just too desperate to have a bedroom. But we'll put like a hardwood board there, you know, maybe tidy this up. And then we broke that glass window when we were putting gyprock in. So we need to take all of that out, so that if Caelan was to lean on the glass, or any of the kids were to lean on the glass, they're not going to get hurt. And I need to go find, I've only got one European pillow and one cushion, but we'll get there. But yes, we finally have a bedroom! We haven't had a bedroom since we're staying at the in-laws, or since we owned a house last July. So it's very exciting. Very, very exciting.